All right, guys, Shotty T here with another video. Well, it's been a couple of days. Um, yeah, we just got our butts whooped in this versus this past week, but we still have a chance for third place. Like this probably have to be the highest spending money alliance we've ever gone against. But there's still hope. If we finish in third place, then all of our members will be able to qualify for these pretty good rewards. It'll drop off a little bit if we finish in the top four if we lose. But it'll still be good rewards. But obviously these are better, and it also depend on where you rank individually. So make sure for my guys that are watching this, that's what we got up for grabs this week. These rewards, and depending on where you finish within the alliance, you get all these goodies. And try to aim for this because that's pretty cool to have that. It gives you added boost. So top 10, you get it for a whole week. So anyway, and then another quick announcement that I have here, that the game has added one other thing. Well, actually, before I get to that, there's the Doomsday event that's been ongoing since last night. It's a 24-hour event. Pretty much it's virtually impossible to handle Doomwalker task at the moment, because every time a Doomwalker pops up on the map, someone much bigger than my alliance takes them down. So just might as well scratch it off the list. But for compensation, if you go to the rewards tab, you will find a lot of different things that you can collect. You got different survivors of all types, including a legendary one at random. So there are a lot of things that can be claimed. The only thing that we haven't done as a server is take down the 190, but everything else has been taken down. So there are a lot of rewards you can claim to make up for not getting that Doomwalker task. And I got a Alliance member hitting me up during this video, but that's okay. And it's basically a truck retaliation. Like, and I've made several videos about not going after server trucks. Well, I made one on this channel in particular, but just gotta kind of keep it smart. But the purpose of this video is to talk about this new thing that has been introduced to the game, and it's called the drone skill points. So you see where there's this 7. Everybody should have this because it's like an introductory thing in the game. So it's skill chip boost. So they gave us a free one yesterday, and I've already used mine, so I'll show you where I used it. But each day, the rest of this week, there will be a new thing. So day 2, there will be an epic skill chip chest where you get one skill chip at one epic or legendary rarity. I'm pretty sure the drop rate is probably favoring where you're likely to get a epic, but if you get lucky, you can get a legendary. And then you have these chip grade components, and I'll tell you more about those. And then day 4, it kind of resets. It kind of resets 4, 5, and 6, and then day 7, you get 3 of these chests, where hopefully out of the 3, you can get one of them be a legendary rarity. And these provide different benefits. So I can I'll click on the little information thing. So the epic ones get a lot of good things to choose from. I think I forgot which one I chose, but you'll see it. But for the epic ones, you have this here. At the beginning of the battle, your tank heroes in the front row gain a shield equal to 3% of the drone HP for 5 seconds. So the drone HP is yeah, so it just depends on what level your drone is, really. So I think this is just base additions. The 937 kind of adds to it. And it also provides the same for aircraft and for missile heroes. So you can either do it for your front units to start the battle, or you can do it to after your drone bombs, your tank heroes gain attack equal to 4% of the drone attack for 2 seconds. And I believe that's the one that I chose, because obviously the tanks are the strongest champs in the game at the moment. There was a new defender that came out today. That's of the missile variety. But let's see. So it's the same thing for aircraft, same thing for missiles. For that same thing, And then the third type you have after drone bombing, your tank heroes gain a 5% damage increase for 2 seconds. So I probably should have chose that now that I think about it. But we'll have a chance to gain more of these throughout the week, and I'll show you where to use them. And then lastly, at the beginning of the battle, your tank heroes in the front row gain a shield for 8% of the drone defense for 3 seconds. So the same thing applies for that and that. So I'm pretty sure the legendary is the same thing. It just provides a higher, just higher attack, higher defense, depending on what you're choosing. So it's pretty cool. So there's two ways you can go there. Obviously, during this 7-day event, you can just click on the bottom screen where it says go to skill chip system, and it'll take you straight there where you need to go. But if once this is over with, the way that you get there moving forward is by clicking on your airport, and then go at the bottom where it says skill chip, and it's right there. I think when you first do it, it'll be like a little box on the on that pad there on the bottom right hand corner. There'll be like a notification there first if you haven't done it yet, and then it'll take you to where you can pick a slot. And the only one that's applicable for me is here. All right, and then if you want to unlock a second preset slot, so you can kind of, I guess depending on what type of attack you go after, you can kind of unlock another slot. I'm not going to do that just yet, but it'll be something to use to kind of make your attacks more versatile, so you don't have to keep swapping stuff in and out. It might be a convenience thing, but if it's something that I can interchangeably do, it's probably just, you probably don't even have to open up a second slot, but I'll learn more about it as we learn more about it. All right, so but anyway, when I click on it, you can level it up, and of course you have to get you have to get skill chips to level it up, and then also you have a chance to ascend it. And of course, these haven't come into the game yet, the universal skill chips. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be another money grab for the game, where you have ascension, because especially for the people that are like level 30. I mean, they're all up there and attacking all these blue chips and red gear blueprint. Some stuff I haven't even scratched the surface of yet. So this stuff right here is going to be the new economy that's going to separate the whales from the super whales, the more ascensions that they can have. So but yeah, so it's going to be interesting to add these things. So like I said, I don't have that type of skill chip yet, so that's why you can't do that. And the only way you can really, well, I guess you can technically buy it from the store, but I'm not doing that. But again, whales will probably do it. So but yeah, so that's a pretty neat thing there. Let me go ahead and share this thing. Yeah, if you haven't transported back to your alliance location, because this past enemy buster, if you got burnt down, you're probably scattered throughout the map. So make sure that you are using your transport. It's no longer free anymore, unfortunately, but should be plenty of these you can get out of the alliance store, which is 2,500 points. Obviously I've already used all mine, but the store does reset in 12 hours, so make sure you have your points saved up to get your campaign store. I can't wait till that reopens, and I got some more campaign to do today. Your honor shop, which I guess the new thing to go for, blueprints, and we'll have a video on that once I start using them. And then of course your VIP shop, depending on your level. So a lot of stuff today. There is a server war ongoing that's going to start this weekend. We'll probably talk about a video leading up to that as well. But anyway, guys, hope you guys got a lot of good stuff out of this video. Make sure you collect those Doomswalker rewards, because you're probably not going to get the radar task unless you're like on it, and it just happens to be sitting there in the middle of your alliance where nobody else can get to it. But it looks like some more has spawned, so we might be able to jump on these. All right, but anyway, guys, like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.